Well, maybe it was fate when you walked in the door. I could have sworn I've seen your face before. So glad that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if Well, maybe it was fate when you walked in the door. I could have sworn I've seen your face before. So glad that you said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by the night? We keep on wishing.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another vlog. This is what, 2 for 2. We're doing good so far. But happy International Women's Day, and I kind of wanted to just have a chat before I go to the wellness portion of this clip. And it was something I saw yesterday about a lady. She was basically talking about her friend who lost her 3-month-old baby, and the reactions that people were putting out on Twitter. This is in Nigeria, by the way, for those who are not in Nigeria and watching this video. And it was just so sad to see. Instead of having kindness and like sympathy for what they're experiencing, people were talking about how could a mom leave her excuse me, let me take a cup of tea. So good, by the way. So they were talking about how could a mom leave her child at a daycare at 3 months, talking about, oh, does she not have a mom to look after her child? Just different opinions of people who don't know the reality of what you have to deal with, someone who has to look after a child, and the reality of what the world is right now, and how you cannot survive on one income, and everybody who is involved needs to really get involved. But anyways, and it just got me thinking, because the theme for the Women's Day celebration today is breaking biases, and I'm like, it seems like we've come far, but sometimes it doesn't feel far enough. But anyways, that's just my sort of little tiny rant. But I'm grateful that we can celebrate Women's Day, and yes, there is progress, but there is so much work that needs to be done in terms of really bridging the gap on a lot of situations. So, but that's just that little bit. So the wellness sort of chat I wanted to have, by the way, please go listen to Relevant Health and Wellness podcast. Join the family. This is why I started the YouTube channel anyway. So please, guys, listen to the podcast, join the family, subscribe, share, join the conversations we're having. A lot of it, I feel like I'm shifting towards mental health, but it's not just about mental health. We do all sorts of topics. There are a few topics I want to do this month, since it's like Women's Month. So I'm hoping we can do like an update on endometriosis, which is on the podcast already. I'm hoping we can do maybe an update on fibroids, maybe on the YouTube channel, but not on the podcast, because I've done those topics. And then a few other like issues that women deal with in terms of maybe reproductive health issues. So like PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. I hope I got that right. And a few other things that I hope we can address. But we also will talk about mental health. and I'm really getting more informed on mental health topics, especially in the Black and African community, because I feel like we're not talking about our stories enough, and that is why all of this started. So please guys, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the podcast, join the conversation. I really want you guys to get involved, so please help your girl out. So the topic I wanted to talk about today is toxic positivity. And the first time I heard that topic, I was like, is there such a thing as toxic positivity? But I totally get it, and I've dealt with that before. My tagline in the past used to be, it's all good, and my friends hated that, because even though things were not great, I would always say it's all good. And I don't think there's essentially anything wrong with saying it's all good, but especially with people who love you and who want to care for you, you saying it's all good all the time doesn't help you. So, and I think that kind of touches on toxic positivity, and that was something I would like. I always wanted to be happy, and I know for a fact that I am a naturally happy person, I am a naturally optimistic person, but you have to experience all the emotions that you can experience. Don't block anything. I recently listened to a podcast episode, Jay Shetty and Dr. Julie, I believe. She is really big on TikTok and like all the social media space, but she's so good. Like, she's had years and years of experience, so it's not like she just got famous because of social media. And she was talking about learning not to block emotions, like experience everything as you can experience it. So coming back to toxic positivity and how I've learned to embrace emotions, I still feel like I tend to kind of want to bounce out of, maybe if I'm feeling really moody and down, especially because I have a child and I'm very aware that she can feel the emotions I'm feeling, and sometimes I can't help it. I'm down. Even if she's there, I would just explain to her that mommy isn't feeling so great. But for the most part, I try not to dwell too long. But I'm learning that sometimes it can't be helped. You're feeling down, experience it and then move on. And I'll give you, like, because I'm really thinking about it, I experienced this yesterday. We all know what is happening in the world right now with Ukraine, and you see images, you see videos, and I don't think it is like, I know you have to kind of be careful so that you don't flood yourself day in, day out with all that is coming at you, but you still need to be informed. And I saw an image yesterday, I believe it was yesterday. I saw an image yesterday and I cried. Like, at first I wanted to just say no, let's not do this so that we're not down, but I saw it and I just let the emotions wash over me. I cried, but I prayed, and then I was like, okay, what can we do? How can we deal with this? Is this something I can do right now? It isn't. How can I help in my own little way? So I think that's just my thought process on toxic positivity and dealing with it and learning to embrace every emotion you feel. But that's just my little segment. I hope that wasn't too long. But anyways, guys, I think before this clip and after this clip, I'll just share my day. And obviously I love walking. That's my thing, that's my jam. I love just walking around, exercise for my mental health, everything. So I'll share clips before and after this clip. So enjoy, and please come back, join the family, subscribe, do the necessary. Please help your girl out, please. Okay, all right, bye guys. Mwah.
was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by